Hello.
It's the time of year where we complain about the weather, whether you like it or not.
You can hear it in the background. It's our old friend, Roof Chan, keeping things nice and cool here in Studio A of the mighty Loading Ready Run Video Entertainment Network. It's hot out. It's really hot out.
It's too hot. To even wear the hat I like to wear in studio because it's just that outside, yes, because blocking direct sunlight, but inside with the breeze and everything that we've manufactured through an electronic unit, that's just denying airflow.
I got a nice new linen flat cap to take with me to Japan, and even that I have swapped out to the summer straw hat for today because it's just too much. But that's okay. As we said, we're here indoors inside the cool box
Until we have to go home.
Yes,
And we have to suffer.
And you know what? I'm going to say today, not upset about the darker light here in Studio A. It feels a little bit cooler again, and we need
We just
that.
turn all the lights off.
We could.
See?
Oh no, the camera's too good.
I think, well, I mean, there's technically some other lights. There's those ones in the background.
Yeah, okay, so get rid of that.
Okay, and then that's from the door. Uh-huh. Yeah, there we go.
Okay, there we go.
There we go,
Now
see?
now this is a podcast.
You almost started Dracula at the end there, and I don't know.
Now you see what I'm all about. It's the darkness. Bleh.
If we light a match, we could do the Are You Afraid of the Dark intro.
Ooh, yeah. Or wait, we could do the Are You Afraid of the Dark mixed with a Lawrence of Arabia.
That's not the slash fic I would have expected.
Sir Laurence Olivier and
Fire.
whoever and fire.
Well, who else would you call the main character of Are You Afraid of the Dark? I don't know any of the names of the kids who went to the Midnight Society.
I don't know either. I've never even witnessed the program myself. So.
Oh, it was definitely not, like, there's a bunch of TV I wasn't supposed to watch. Not for any rhyme or reason, just, it's probably evil somehow. Church stuff. And so I would watch that and then get scared sometimes because certain things like, oh, if you start fire too long, it becomes alive and kills everything. It's kind of terrifying.
Mm-hmm.
And then not have anyone to tell why I was scared about weird things.
Oh,
Because otherwise then they would know.
That's no good.
They would know my shame.
And yet somehow this comes around to us living in a world where Laurence Olivier gets top billing with fire in what I can only assume is some sort of pre-make of The Wicker Man.
Is the pre-wake of the Wicker Man just like him winding up to hit the lady?
What?
It's the only thing I can think of. It's just, isn't that the one where he yells about bees and then he punches a lady?
You know what? I blocked out the punching a lady
Is that not,
part.
that's Nicolas Cage, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And he does technically, I think, get on fire as well as bees.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
That's all I
There's
really
definitely
remember
bees
of that
there.
movie, but I
Definitely
also might have
bees.
fallen asleep during it.
I also think I might be crossing it over with the remake, not the make. The make I think is the Nicolas Cage. Pre-make would have been the one with Laurence Olivier that doesn't exist, and then the remake was the one that happened in the 2000s. Good, we got there. This is Rhythm Cafe. It's a show where Heather and I play rhythm games. And if you like what you see, check out patreon.com/loadingreadyrun.
Like what you can see.
Yeah, if you like what you can see.
Well, the parts you can see.
If you'd like to see more, donate more to patreon.com, and we'll slowly turn
We'll turn the lights slightly on.
Oh, is that a new subathon?
Yeah,
tactic?
maybe that's what we should do for the subathon. It's just every time we get, well, not every time. I guess there's like a calculation you have to do or something.
Yeah.
But if we get enough subs, maybe we'll turn on a light.
No, we'll turn on the light 1%.
Oh, you want to do a dimmer thing?
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
How on do you think the lights will get? Do you think they'll actually go all the way up?
Well, here's the thing. I think because if we just make it a 1-to-1 donation to percentage, it's just going to go up and stay there. What we need is sort of like a pressure to push against. So if we don't get a sub within a certain amount of time, then the lights start going back down.
Can we make some sort of pressurized like water system so when we get a sub, more water kind of enters and starts to like pressurize some sort of vacuum. I'm like picturing some sort of cartoon-esque thing that
So,
I've
like,
seen that I'm not sure if it makes any sense, but like just enough water fills a thing that the light switch slowly gets pushed, and then if after a certain amount of time there's like a drain that kind of opens up and then closes to take away the water.
I think you're exactly on a great track here. We hook up a super soaker to the tap, and it continues to pressurize, and that pressure, like, it comes out. Sometimes it's just a dribble, but if you donate more, it starts to come out in the stream, and that shoots into a clown's mouth until someone blows up a balloon on top. And we each have to take a shift in the clown chair, getting sprayed in the mouth.
So for something more realistic, and I love everything that you're saying, but for something we could actually do you think I could convince people that if we had enough subs that I can just spray a super soaker at different members of the crew?
I think yes.
So just
Absolutely.
James, only James.
I think absolutely.
We'll make a splash zone, and maybe I get some water balloons.
Heather, a lot of people have been saying that the grand and proud tradition of the dunk tank has truly been lost on this generation, and I think it's time to bring the dunk tank back.
I feel like it needs to be James because he's got that spray bottle emote, and I think there's probably just this backlog from his portion of viewers specifically where they just want to see him get thrown into a dunk tank essentially,
absolutely.
or water balloons or a giant spray bottle. Can we make a really big spray bottle? It's not necessarily like a soaker.
No, well, I now want to make you a comically large, like Alex High spray ball. You have to hug the thing.
Yeah,
spray.
If I hug it, it sprays. Yeah.
Yes, perfect.
Yeah, I think we should do that.
Great. I feel like, but James definitely needs to get a little bit wet. He's a man of good facial complexion, and I think he would look good moist.
I think we should turn off the lights more often. I think we are getting like so many better ideas without the distractions of light.
That's a good point. Yeah, it's light's the whole problem.
Yep.
We are gonna have to turn them on at a certain point, though.
Well, I mean, definitely before we play the game, so that we don't have like a square of blackness in the corner.
I don't know. Do we rip off the Band-Aid?
Okay.
Okay, here we go. This is gonna suck.
Ow.
Okay, it wasn't as bad as I thought, actually.
We need to.
Oh, that's a shadow.
You need to turn the other light back on.
This really looks like a really creepy ghost back here.
Oh, creepy doll's over in the other corner.
See? Ghost! All right.
We can haunt our own streams. It's very easy.
Yeah.
We jump at everything. It's generally a button you push in a video game, but we jump at other things too.
You know what? I tried a new video game this weekend and I couldn't jump, and I'm surprised at that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have thought. Okay, so it was the Hoyoverse, the Zenless Zen Zens.
Oh, you've tried that one, huh?
Yeah, I gave it a try.
That doesn't have a jump button?
No jump. Only jump between characters, but no standard jumping.
So we have to get Rhythm Cafe done relatively on time because B just decided he's gonna actually come in and do an anime roundup.
Oh shoot! Emergency anime roundup.
Well, I mean, he's a little late, but he's kind of been not super well.
Yeah.
If he starts to look tired, chat, don't do anything about that. That's my job.
Yeah, you tell him to turn the lights off and have him.
Yeah, actually tell him to do it in the dark. It might work better.
Okay, so we made it out of the village.
Did I actually respond to that text, or did I ignore it? Oh, I did. Great. Somebody go tell the people in the Discord if he hasn't done it already, okay? Beyond Harvey Village. Oh, right, the bird people. Yeah, this wall jumps and the triple Mario jump is good. I'm saying this more for my benefit because it's been a week, which means I've played other games and completely forgotten how this one works.
Any good ones?
I've been playing a lot of Hyrule Warriors. It's my smooth brain game. I have one more map to defeat. I mean, it's a hack and slash. just beat up things, and I'm really like over leveled.
It's just the way you call
So-
it your smooth brain game.
Yeah. Generally, I'll listen to like a podcast or something while I'm playing it, because I don't really need to pay that much attention to what I'm doing. I started playing Picross S2, which is the Picross series done by Jupiter. It's pretty good. I forgot how weird Picross is.
Mega Picross.
You know how Picross works, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Mega Picross is when there are these larger numbers that go over 2 lanes, and they intersect over the course of both in a weird pattern.
Interesting.
And it's really weird how well that works, but it also kind of breaks my brain a little bit, because I'll do like the normal stuff for a while, then I'll go over there and be like, oh right, these think about this differently. Oh, and I started Spider-Man Miles Morales
Oh, okay.
finally, and that's been fun. It's just a fun game to fight in. Swing around in.
That's the PS4 version, right?
Yeah. I could upgrade for the PS5 version, but to be honest, I don't think any of my monitors are in 4K, and I don't think it matters. So I haven't.
Yeah, if you're playing on things monitor size, you probably don't need to worry about 4K. Well, I failed at that.
Well, the longer I don't play 4K things, the less I'll notice that things aren't 4K when they're not.
Honestly, I've been really happy playing in 1080p for most of the stuff I've done.
Yeah.
It means I don't have to upgrade anything. Who needs a healing? Get healed. Dang it! Okay, fine. Just hit people.
I could always just borrow one of Paul's PS5s. Well, yeah, sure. They're stored in my house secretly. Like 3 of them.
PSP5 storage.
That's not true. That's definitely a lie. No, my issue is more like I don't see the reason to pay the upgrade fee, because the PS4 version works fine on it, and
As you said, you're not playing in 4K, so...
no, so it's fine.
No fall damage. That is not the case in the game I am playing.
What were you playing?
I'm still back at the Elden Ring. We
yeah.
have now have DLC.
Right.
So.
Yes, the scatter tree. There's like a
Shadow Tree.
no. It's written in a way that it's one of those words that's pronounced completely differently or something.
It's spelled skidoo, and should be pronounced shadow from the Old
Okay.
English. Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, it's very. Every single podcast I listen to has brought up this fact, which means I have no idea how it actually is pronounced, because all I can remember is people saying skidoo and something else and
Yep.
shatter, and I was just like, what's one of those? I don't play,
Who
so
does?
it's I don't have to know the name of it.
But the other one that recently got me was that they spell jails as Gaol. But I love to pronounce them Gaul. Like the Owls of Gaul. Legend of the Guardians, the Owls of Gaul. It's one of those rocky doors. Get on through the thing.
Does anyone know how to get in? No. Play music? Sure, I guess we could do that.
Without... Oh, god damn it. Well, you know what? I'll play it badly twice, and then I'll play it... things.
Oh, right. Yes. I forgot about this. Like, if it's in the book, we'll just take a photo of it, and then you can play it off of that.
You're right. We're gonna have to do that. Songbook.
Minuet of Earth.
That's the... Oh, God. Yeah, oh, yes, please. Photograph that.
Or maybe,
All right, just
maybe
pull
this
it
is
up in
fine.
the songbook. Okay.
Because that's okay. I
can
want to
deal
just
with that.
confirm that it works before I get rid of this photo.
But how will you have a long-term memory of the fact that we played this game? Or do you not want to form any long-term memories about...
I'm going to level with you. I'm okay if this game doesn't take up that much memory space. Not that I actively dislike it. I'm okay if it doesn't.
Yeah. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Oh, I do like the bug-looking thing, though.
Well, we're gonna need that in a second. Oh, maybe we're not! Ian with the easy avoidance. Hello.
Well, well, well. Something shiny.
It's a hat. Wait, the patrons. There's Patreon in this game, too?
Every game is supported by Patreon in one way or another.
That's a really good
these
point,
days.
yeah. Someone's doing open source work on a library being supported by Patreon that is necessary. Maybe it's numpy.
Let's get that.
Yeah, I think we could use just a bit more.
I had it turned down because I couldn't remember how loud the music was, and I didn't want to, hurt anyone
It can
or myself.
It can often happen.
Generally, chat. If you're wearing headphones, and a thing happens, and the streamer is wearing headphones, we feel it. We feel the pain that we've inflicted. Unless it's one of those problem on your end things and not on ours.
Yes. Please put on your own safety gas mask headphone change before.
Oh wow, you get all 5 characters.
Yeah. Oops.
I thought for sure we were gonna have to swap people in and out.
Let's do potentially the big one. Whew. Good work, me. Dwapwit.
Failure. Skag flashes its daggers.
I'm a motorist. All enemies. Let's make this nice and quick. Bong. Bong. Hey! Hey!
Leveling.
Thank goodness, because they need it. Thank goodness, because they need it. Who's the good boy at you? And you too.
Yeah, I do wish it would fill up the bars to really show that that's what's happening. Because I know it happens. We tested that.
Yep, there we go.
But just the visual would be really nice.
No. Bring me the songbook. I'm gonna say probably this one. Sorry, just noticed the knight's booty there, just going at it. Caked up knight. Do we take the cannons?
Of course we take the cannons.
We take the cannons. I'm Donkey Kong countrying.
I thought those were barrels.
They are, but I think they work like cannons, which is
Ah, yes. The famous barrel cannons.
Just like Mama used to make. There we go. Cat. Oh, there's an entire cat.
Are you sure?
Yep, cat's tail is the strongest part of its body.
I've not tested that. Mostly because a cat will kill you
Oh, yes, no.
for that kind of attitude. Oh, cat with a backpack.
No! Cat face too realistic.
It might help if it was wearing a hood instead.
Ugh. Yeah. And if it had 2 sets of ears.
There's shinies in the cave. Okay, cool.
Cat gets in the hole.
Oh, store. In the sky. The flying cat.
Got
Sky.
Buy gems from the cats. In the sky.
Yeah, I remember that Ghibli movie. Where the cats had little helicopters.
Yep, that's definitely the name of the movie. Wish fire. So many nouns.
You gotta play a song to activate the save fire.
It's the
And Kindler's one, yeah. I mean, if I could light fires with music, in a controlled circumstance, not just randomly, I would probably learn that song.
Okay, well, what about
But I'd do it on like a recorder.
what about lighting fire on music, like Jimi Hendrix?
Light fire on music.
Yeah, like you play, you play your guitar, you get really do a really cool solo, and then you light your guitar on fire, and then it's musical fire.
What color is musical fire? I'm gonna base this on an aesthetic choice.
That's a very good question.
Because I really feel like musical fire is not gonna just look like regular fire.
I don't think it's green.
It's gonna have some smoky notes coming off of it.
Yeah, I don't think that it's gonna be not gonna be purple. The smoke is gonna be purple.
Purple smoke.
The
Okay,
the
okay.
haze, yeah. Blue.
So maybe like a blue fire.
Yeah, I think blue is the
Purple smoke.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be up for that.
Okay, great. Musical fire.
Musical fire.
We can either not talk to anyone or talk to the cat person.
We shouldn't talk to anyone.
Great. Game saved.
Wow, that's font really small. It's like, yeah. Whoa, there's a map?
Very quiet. We're saving your game. What the hell?
When did this show up? What? Have we always known about this? We didn't see this last time, did we?
No! And we could just go to the sky here, guess, and we ain't looking this for chumps. Buying's always better. Why do you call this?
You know, I
Leo?
like this cat a lot better than the other cat. It looks less scary somehow, even though it looks very grumpy.
Oh, cool. We're just gonna buy one of those things that we need,
Okay.
and then nothing else. Yeah, where do we want to aim our...
I guess we're supposed to go towards the Astral Tower. I mean,
Yeah, that's...
kind of the furthest thing out, isn't it? The game might have told us where to go, and I was not paying any attention.
Perhaps, but I don't believe them. Oh, hey, we did go to the place.
We got where we got.
Great. It's huge.
Not
Wow.
Not that big. I've seen bigger. You call that a castle? I mean, it's more like a chalet.
where you go to get chicken and potato dinners.
Oh, it's the Swiss chalet, which means there's chocolate.
Yes.
Right? The Swiss are very known for that.
Okay, I've only been to Swiss Chalet once. Are they known for chocolate?
No.
Okay, good. Isabella Mirthcloud. No! Get slapped by these ice fires. Wings of Fury! Failure!
I feel like, too, if there's like a mash button that you need to succeed on by mashing enough, there should maybe be some sort of indication, like a bar filling or something.
Yeah.
Because otherwise I just feel like you should be able to get it, and the amount of damage you do is based on how much you manage to mash, not pass-fail.
Completely agree, yeah. Let's hit. Nope. With the button for hitting.
What is the button for hitting? It is all of them.
Everybody get shiny!
What about the jump button? Well, jumping is a form of hitting if you do it right.
Mario taught me that.
Yeah. Mario taught me a lot of things.
Yes.
Yes. Don't trust fish. They'll jump out and hit you. Squids will come after you.
Yep.
You don't really need to breathe to swim.
That was incongruous with my Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles experience.
Yeah, Sonic also proved that to be wrong too.
Yeah.
So, Mario doesn't always teach the right lessons. It's just those are things you can learn from it.
Sometimes your girlfriend will be waiting in her own house.
She's got better things to do than wait around a castle just for you to show up.
Whoa! Like baking an absolute dog shit cake. We should go in the hole, right? Door hole.
You ever think about how...
Jim.
You ever think about holes?
Yes.
And how doors are just holes that we've made?
Doors are sometimes whole.
Doors are sometimes whole.
I'm sure we could write a song about that. Okay, now wait for him to turn around. There we go. I am so smart. Oh shit! Genius, oh no, etc.
What are other sometimes holes?
Like the subway.
That's a very good one.
Yep.
It's a long hole.
Yeah, culverts.
I don't use culverts as much as I should.
Oh, but you're from the prairie areas. You understand the value of like walking through or kneeling through a big culvert.
Well, yes. I mean, as you are also have been in the prairie land, you know very well that we all spend at least one summer doing that.
Yep. Being in the culverts, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
You it's kind of like camp.
Yeah, it's a rite of passage. That passage,
but you're not allowed to leave.
Yeah, it's a rite of passage. That passage being from one end of a ditch to another.
Yeah.
Usually. Bonk and bonk. Hey hey.
What would you say your favorite sometimes hole is?
My favorite sometimes hole.
Yeah, the one you reserve as like a treat.
Oh, as a treat. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, because I was going to say that quite possibly there's something probably important in there. It doesn't matter. Quite possibly, my favorite sometimes hole might be the toilet. It's a hole that I would not want to be without. Is what I'm saying. But it's not somewhere I want to be all the time.
Well, no.
Yeah. think my favorite sometimes hole though maybe the air popcorn popper. How about you? You seem like you've got an idea.
I like donuts as a treat.
Okay. Oh yeah. Oh, I was.
I like a food hole.
I was thinking about holes that you can either interact with or you can go in yourself. I didn't think about holes that could go in you.
Yeah.
That's
Sometimes I just like to eat a hole
yeah. That really makes you think.
as a treat.
Sometimes I like to think as a treat. God damn it! How'd I end up down here?
Well, you fell, very obviously.
God damn it!
I just think once you start questioning holes, you can really let things open up.
Yes. Yeah. The hole consumes all.
Usually getting new holes in you is a bad thing, says Doc Laza. That's just if you're not doing it right.
No, that's... I did I discuss this last week?
I don't know.
It was... It's my rule for my mechanic and for my doctors. Or any healthcare professional. My rule for my body and my rule for my car are no new holes.
Oh, yes, you know what? That does sound familiar. I think that was said last week.
Gotta say it again, because it didn't make the highlights last time.
Well, from what I've seen, and I might regret saying this, if you want to make the highlights, you just have to poke Jordan really hard and complain really hard. Or be named Wheeler while you're complaining, I guess.
Uh-oh. We died a bird.
This is not a complaint. I think Jordan's awesome.
I think Jordan is doing a fine job as well.
I think Jordan chose the correct path.
Yep. Hey! Now it's time to damage all enemies.
It's a straight up rule. You don't taunt your editors. You don't taunt anybody who has control of anything on stage that is like microphones and lighting.
Yep.
Or any of those
Costume.
things. Those people need them. You do not cross them. You do not taunt them. As a person who's worked backstage a lot, I know exactly how much power everybody has. And how much more I have.
That's the important bit. Oh. Okay, now don't go down. There we go. Oh wait, I can still read things.
Oh, it's a history book. Patreon disappeared for 9 times.
With us all there. Hear that, chat? Even if you dial back your patronage, you're still with us always. Nope, wizards cannot be knights. Cameron taught us that.
Was that on camera or off camera that he taught us that?
On camera, in basically every one of the hero quests we've done.
Oh, okay. I haven't really watched those, but yeah. You know what? Yeah.
Well, they cannot be watched by the wizard.
Nothing can be used by the wizard.
600 gold. Now not to be cool.
I don't think a treasure chest should tell me not to spend all the gold at once.
Yeah.
It's not my dad. Or any other parental figure, as far as I know.
Are you sure that you're not part mimic?
I've never really checked into my my lineage. I should maybe look into that.
Yeah,
I do really like boxes.
Wait, no. Heather, this is very important.
Yes.
If you are a mimic, it's very important that you don't look into that.
Oh, goodness.
Existential dread!
But what if I want to know?
Well, you should be prepared for the consequences, I guess.
What are the consequences to knowing that I'm a mimic?
Oh,
I'm curious.
It's not the knowing, it's the finding out.
To finding out.
Yes. The
So-
looking in and the...
So if I just make an assumption and I don't truly know, and I've never found out, I'm fine.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how quantum physics works.
Cool. I'm gonna say I'm 1/8 mimic.
Good. I won't be looking into that either. Because I know mimics.
Let's see. 1/8 is. That's great grandparents.
Sure. So wait, okay, so you cut a person in half, that's the parents. You cut those half and half, that's grandparents, so that's a quarter.
And
yeah.
then so it'd be great grandparents,
Yes,
right?
okay. You gotta Solomon all the way up.
See, I want to make it like a percentage that sounds high, but also it's too far away for me to check because everybody I know is dead.
Yeah,
So I feel like 1/8 works.
Great grandparents, yeah, that's definitely doable. No one's gonna question that. And if they do, you can just tell them they
Good question.
if they do, you can just tell them they changed their.
I tell you this, Ian. Most people don't question me more because they're afraid, rather than they think I might be lying.
See, that just tells me most people don't know you because I want to know the answers because they're interesting. Doesn't matter if they're true; they're interesting. Get breathed.
I'm gonna put it on my mom's side because I like my mom's family better. It's my narrative. I can make up all the shit I want.
I think they do also carry the mimic gene. It's a matriarchal
Yeah.
lineage.
Yeah. Also harder to track down than I think.
Yes, I guess yeah.
I want to obfuscate this enough that it sounds all plausible. Again, and then I don't have to check. And yeah. Nobody else can really hunt it down.
Nope.
Also, I think I need to be like part velvet or something so that the 1/8 mimic has like a velvet interior.
Yeah, velvet interior, or you could go with a jewel encrusted exterior. Just a certain portion.
Just a small portion. A portion of it you can't see. Like my feet. I'll never show my feet on stream. That'll work out fine.
Ooh, or there's a portion of you that's locked.
Ooh.
Like, I'm gonna say your spleen?
Lock down my spleen.
General, I need you to lock down my spleen. I don't know why I went all snake there for a second. Hey, we got a new thing.
Yay.
Nope. Bonk? Nope. Okay, we need to hop, hop, hop. Nope. Hop, hop, spin.
Oh no. There's notes on the...
Oh, hell no.
This is definitely a puzzle. Oh,
Yep.
okay, we're gonna explain that now. It's a door. Or as we like to call it, a hole. Hit them in the right order and the barrier might open.
Ah, at least that I can understand how to do.
Thinks that one's first.
Yeah.
Oh, they probably go in order of going up.
Okay, it's the
It's gonna be one of the smushed ones.
okay.
And then maybe that one.
Yeah. And then
I think that one.
No, it's the other one here, I
There's
think.
which one?
Yeah. Nope, dang it. Okay, so it is here. Here.
Smushed.
Here. Here. Here.
I think then
Then smushed.
maybe.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
There. And
And
then.
yeah, last one.
one. Hurrah.
Cool. You unlocked the spleen. We can name anything.
That's another question too. I know I'm the one who suggested that we have to unlock the spleen or keep the spleen locked. But does that mean when the spleen is unlocked, you now have spleen skills that are available for you to use, or that it means that you have the ability to use your spleen? It's just the lock is there to keep other people from using your spleen.
I think the lock's there to keep other people from using your
Okay,
spleen.
so it's a privacy lock.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Okay.
Yeah. You know how people are always trying to use other people's spleens.
I mean, let me tell you. Yeah. Given some of the illnesses I've had this year, I'd love to have extra spleen help. Can we play some music at you or something? Tut tut. Tongue clucking grammarian.
Yeah, like why you unlocked my spleen. Team
Spleen meeting.
She's a jerk. I don't know. We unlocked a door to and came in
Yes.
here. I feel like getting asked for an explanation does seem normal.
Like, yeah, generally when you see an adventuring party, like, pick their way past the lock into a room with a human being inside.
They're usually not happy about it.
The correct motion is to, like, not say anything, make direct eye contact, and back away, slowly closing the door behind you. The bird seems to be taking matters into their own hands.
That's probably a good thing. No. I don't feel like our team meeting is gonna be very helpful. Sometimes you need someone to just go and deal with stuff.
Give her a snack.
I do enjoy that in order to go have our team meeting though, we all like dash.
Mm-hmm. That was nice.
Alright, so stuff happened. Yep. And you're here now. That's right.
I'm here to learn how to play violin through a coma dream. This is a coma dream, right?
I didn't think this was a retelling of the Odyssey.
Oh!
Not the book.
No, I know which Odyssey you
Okay,
mean.
cool.
I the one where I watched the opening credits and then turned it off because it looks really cool and then it's really boring.
What's even worse is after he comes out of the coma,
The story keeps
the
going.
story keeps going and it doesn't make any sense. Not that it made like a million times of sense or anything during the first
No,
part,
no.
but it had, you know, a logic to it that it completely broke.
It's okay, it could have been sliders.
Never saw that.
Really?
It's a sci-fi show?
Yeah, around the same time too, actually.
Yeah, most of the sci-fi shows I've watched were mostly like Star Trek.
Okay.
And I've watched some other ones eventually. Sci-fi is very hit and miss for me though.
Hey! Have we got all 3 shards now?
You said shards, right?
You know, I don't even know anymore.
Kind of heard a little bit of a different. And then the elephant happened. It came from the top of the tower. Oh no, elephants!
Someone might be in
probably.
danger of the elephant.
I think she could handle an elephant just fine. I mean, it's nice of us to go check, but I think she's fine.
Yeah, she's.
Maybe if we hadn't just rudely opened that door for story progression.
She was working on her elephant defense. By which I mean she was cleaning her elephant gun. We've all got an elephant defense, right?
I prefer to use the method where they become the defense.
Oh, okay, because my elephant defense is pretty much legal based in its entirety.
I like just give them some peanut butter, and then they work for me. It's a pretty good tactic. You'd be surprised how many things will work for you for peanut butter and people. Not even like the good peanut butter.
And I want to be.
Not the people with peanut allergies. Clearly, they don't want to work for me at all. But that's, you got to have some standards.
I want to be as delicate about this as possible because I know it's very possible for you to hide drugs in peanut butter. It's something you do for dogs. How much cocaine are you putting in your peanut butter, Heather?
Oh, definitely none. That's expensive. It's just regular peanut butter, Ian. In fact, it's smooth peanut butter only because anyone who wants to work for crunchy peanut butter is not allowed.
You have
standards.
To earn your crunchy peanut butter, or is it the
no?
crunchy peanut
There's standards. I can't take people who are allergic to peanuts because, again, I'm paying with peanut butter because that's just not gonna be helpful for either of us. And I'm only using smooth peanut butter, so if you prefer crunchy, you're just not gonna work for me anyway.
Okay, that's fair.
Again, it's a very easy standard to have. People see what the payment system is, and then they decide whether or not
it's a market. They're allowed to they're allowed to negotiate for their own salary, and if they want a salary of crunchy peanut butter, they can take the offer of zero. Perfect capitalist system.
Yeah. If you had the Reese's peanut butter, only the peanut butter that shows up in the Reese's peanut butter cups.
I think I think they put that in jars now too.
Probably. I'm assuming that's what's being implied.
If they don't, they should actually.
I'm kind of interested in going and finding that. I'm not going to pay people with that, but that might be for me.
What they should do is provide peanut butter in like emergency syringes.
Yeah, peanut butter in syringes, huh? Yeah.
So you can pull the end off and just like get a good, I don't know, half cup of peanut butter directly to the mouth in no time flat. Like a really big bore syringe. I don't mean like it's a small piddly.
Might I suggest instead of a syringe, something more along the lines of a frosting bag? Where you just cut off the tip and squeeze it out.
Yeah, but then you're worried about maybe you sit on it wrong and now you got peanut butter everywhere.
If you sit on a syringe of peanut butter, it's not going to go any better for you.
It's a good point. No matter which way you sit on it.
We're real weird today.
Yeah, we sure are. Yeah, that's a good point.
This is even weird for me. I'm having fun, don't get me wrong. I'm not against any of it. It's just, wow.
I'm just really happy with Kushnogi for allowing me to come up with the concept of an anti-EpiPen with a syringe full of peanut butter. Hey, damn it, more party people.
Oh, okay. I see. We're only allowed 5.
Oh, you suck, so get out of here. Great.
Now we're gonna fight this pop can top?
Pop
Clock ear.
Wow, that's a weird bird.
Like chat's like today, and I'm like, yeah, today. You'd be surprised how less weird I am off camera. Mostly because I'm quiet and I'm reading in a corner or something.
Oh, I mean, yeah, we had a perfectly normal conversation before this stream.
We did. We were like normal people. I don't know what happens.
Aren't you glad, Chad, that we don't bore you with that? I found out what happened today.
Yeah, I asked Ian how his day was.
Yeah, you're
missing out.
You don't get that. That's only for premium subscribers. All right, get no, get wrecked. One is not getting wrecked. Shoot the feet. Things you can only say in an RPG battle, and in a I want to say foot fetish website studio.
Okay, yeah.
Shoot the feet.
I mean, I feel like that's a given at that point. You don't really yell that out loud very often.
I don't know if you're really into your job.
I guess. And chat's really gearing up with those puns. I really want to clock that face. That's a face I can tell time with.
A bird's face is right twice a day. Yeah, we might want to bring him back. Oh!
Oh, do not like that.
No. Oh, well, they're dead. Okay, cool.
Yeah. I know they don't look like it because they've chosen not to just lay directly on the floor and more of like a, I'm just gonna take a break kind of pose, but yeah.
Yeah, let's do a little bit of protection. To me, my X-Men.
I've been rewatching the older X-Men.
The X-Men 96, non-96.
Yeah, and I think I'm in season 4, and Morph is the funniest character to me. Because after every line, he does like a really weird laugh. Like he's laughing at his own jokes or something, but he hasn't said any jokes. He's just like,
I feel dead inside.
It's really funny.
Anyone else have the carrots in the cafeteria? Hard to believe, and yet here we are. We beat a boss.
Hey, I've been wondering about a thing.
And that's...
Anyone ever think about holes?
This tower is like a hole in that there's no one inside.
There's different kinds of holes. There's tunnel holes. They're like one of the truest forms of holes. And then there's like holes with like a cover on one side.
Time was, Heather was able to tell every kind of hole. Black holes, brown holes, ear holes.
We're not really sure what kind of holes black holes are because
Tunnel
people don't
holes.
come back from those ones.
Paper holes. Potholes.
Ever have those paper hole protector things you had to put on like...
Why? Yeah. Why did we ever do that? What was wrong with us as a society that we decided that we needed to keep things in binders, and that if something accidentally came out of a binder, we had to repair it with a paper
like
sticker
a plastic
ring.
sticker. And poorly because you had to pull it off of a sheet and do whatever. Yeah, I watched. There's Jet Pens has a YouTube channel where they show off their products, and they literally had like, oh, it's a stamp and go boom. And I was just like, I mean, we shouldn't need those at all, but that looks a lot better than what I was using. Also, they have a cool little corner punch.
Oh,
So you can punch the corners of your notebook so you can get the...
love the corner. Well, the corner punch I bought when I was first living in the the Nippon, was a one that would allow you to put a perforation in the top corner of your book page, so that you could tear off a corner in a nice sculpted manner too. Hey Heather,
Yeah.
shall we take ourselves a short break here and
Yeah, I guess we should.
get out, stretch our legs, swap our fluids, and then when we finish, we can find out what this hole is all about.
This book.
Yeah,
This very special book.
don't go all the way away, folks. Hello.
Hello.
I'm eating something that has a wrapper on it, but the wrapper is edible. I was going to try and unwrap it because it's a kind of a gooey thing, but then the wrapper tore, and I thought, wait a minute.
You have to understand, Ian just literally put up a mystery object to his mouth and said, "Oh, it is edible,"
Yeah.
and I'm still processing that. Yep. What are you eating? Other than the wrapper?
It's a soy flavored dango thing. Do you want to try some wrapper?
Nah, I'm good.
Okay. You want to try some soy thing?
No, I'm
Okay, good.
not snacking. I'm just curious what you were eating because it
Fair.
kind of looks like melted caramel.
It's a soy dango type thing, so it's like a chewy mochi, but savory.
Oh, okay.
And it's got the like I said, it's got the crispy coating, which is edible, which I normally only find on the New Year rabbit candy. But did you want to drive for this segment?
Yeah, I can drive.
Okay.
This is a book. It had a black hole in it. And then what happened?
Whoa.
I slid over and I was like, well, somebody came out of
That's
it.
one way to turn the page.
Traveled, got some companions, closed the hole, and then she was able to go home. Oh, her face is gone. Yeah, that'll happen. Anyone want to talk about how that doesn't look like the thing that is? Yeah, it's fine. Oh, well, that's because there's a mountain around it now.
We took our most important machine and built a mountain around it.
And how do we reactivate it? Well, how do you activate any kind of volcano?
CPR.
Yep. Just kiss the volcano's mouth.
Reese's Puffs.
Because I feel like I have to ask, do you eat your Reese's Puffs in an expected way or through some sort of syringe device that you've included up?
You know what? Full disclosure, I have not eaten a Reese's Puff. They seemed very intriguing during that period in 2019 when there was that meme going around, but eat 'em up, eat 'em up, eat 'em up, eat 'em up.
Oh. Yeah.
Now, if I were to eat Reese's Puffs, probably like a hopper. Makes them almost like an Archimedes screw to bring them up to my mouth from the bowl.
So we have to go to the castle. Use the wish fire on the roof.
Heather, how much milk do you like on your cereal?
I've never really measured the ratio. I typically pour in milk until I can kind of see it come up from the bottom. So there will be too much left, but I feel like it's still a good amount.
Okay. What's your preferred consistency? Like, do you like the crisp cereal, or do you want it somewhat sogified, or?
I like it to be still kind of crunchy.
Okay. Because I'm inventing something in my head right now.
Oh no. Yes?
What if we took a spoon?
Okay, this seems normal so far.
And instead of, putting milk in your cereal ball, as you...
In your cereal ball.
Before or after, instead of mixing the milk with the cereal in a bowl, your order may be different for yourself, people at home. We installed, a nozzle on like the bridge of the spoon, just where it starts to curve in the handle, so that like a windshield washer on a car. It just you take a scoop of dry cereal, and it just spritzes it a few times with some milk to get just enough milk on there that you're having a good time. Maybe you can have it so like it dribbles out a little bit into the bottom of the spoon in addition to spritzing the top.
I think there's some sort of cup you can get that keeps them separate, but you go to drink it and it like essentially does that. It's not really a spoon.
Oh yes, no, I've seen that.
I think they have a thing that's kind of like that.
Yeah, I think
I've never tried them because that would involve me spending money. If someone wants to send me one, I'll try it. I'll even do it on camera for you. But
But then you risk saturating all the cereal as you go back and forth through it.
That's true. Again, I feel like there's science that needs to happen to prove that. Science that involves me eating cereal.
What you're saying is I need to write this idea down.
I did not say that. Some ideas don't need to be written down.
Some just stay here. I'm not saying there's going to be a Tinker Tailor episode where this gets built. But there could be.
Our hero just wants to go home and doesn't care about prophecies.
Well, yes, that's me too. Hey, Fenris.
Do you ever feel like out of place? Like you should be in a shopping mall, but you're not?
I'm a dog.
Oh, right. They don't let you. Well, I mean, are you a seeing eye dog? They might let you into a shopping mall if you were a seeing eye dog. I think you'd be good at it. You can tell people what you can see.
Left, no right.
Okay, you're not so great with the anxiety parts. I get it.
Like, there are plenty of ways you can be of service without being a seeing eye dog.
Like me personally?
Yeah, like telecom. Telecommunications is a service. Why don't we have telecom dogs that are allowed inside of restaurants that facilitate telecom?
If I give the telecom dog my phone, will it screen my calls for me? I ask because most of my calls are just strange people trying to tell me that Amazon's trying to purchase me an iPhone 13, which is very not true. And I feel like if the dog could answer and screen those, that would be great.
We definitely need to teach dogs to just take their little paw and just swipe across the screen. End.
Bad at liking boys or girls, and bad at sports or music. If you're bad at sports or music, is it just like you're bad at? Does that suggest you're fine at one, but you're not good at the other, but you don't know which one?
I think what she's trying to say is that she's bad at everything, but she's doing a bad job of saying it.
Well, that tracks.
Oh, of course the wolf, the dog likes the boys. Nope, just dogs.
Guess I like them both. Don't think about it.
Well, I live in a society where it's okay for me to hunt people.
I don't think that's true.
That's about the dog society.
I feel like they've got better rules than that. You like people? Probably. This is a very big friendship conversation, I think, that I'm ignoring. Pat, 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 pat.
Now who is the dog? Wait, who's...
Hi, I'm here too. Hello. We're all cold and you're all hogging the fire. I don't know, the tower has a lot of books. And we fixed the elephant problem.
Books can be turned into fire, too. There's an entire book about that.
Is it a book about how to make fire? Is it not a good... Would you not want to use a different... Like, if you get rid of your instruction manual for how to make fire...
Hold on.
Is that really a good idea?
I mean, well, then you need to go to an oral tradition of fire making.
If we go with a completely oral tradition, though, there's no books to light on fire.
No, just people.
They're not that flammable.
They are much harder to light on fire. Like, sustainably.
Yes, because they melt. It's like they're made of plastic.
Ooh, yeah. Like, there's bits of them that burn. Toenails.
Tuba Wizard doesn't mind that he's being replaced.
Tuba Wizard.
That's what he plays, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Okay, cool.
It's some sort of large, it could be a sousaphone.
Viola promised to be a little nicer to herself. Game saved. Goodbye. Game saved. I believe every time we did that, there was like a friendship thing that was happening. Like, it's probably actually a better idea to talk to them.
Oh, probably is, but we're not going to.
Ooh, let's go to a grave.
What I like about this graphic, by the way, is the way that she looks like she's about to faceplant wherever she's going.
It is a little strange, because I guess that means we get outside and we force a bird to take us up into the air.
Without anyone else.
Yeah. I don't know, I guess we'll just go to a gravesite.
I'm taking the bird to the gravesite, everyone. See you there later.
Ugh, graves bring back bad memories.
Ah, so she's not an emo.
Do we have to go in here? Yep. Just gotta go through some graves and lakes and waterfalls.
In the gravesite? Yard?
Some grave sites are very fancy. They have their own waterfalls.
Fancy gravesite.
I feel like a gravesite that has a waterfall is pretty fancy. I haven't really been through many graves.
A gated community, as you will. The one problem is that a great no.
Nope. We all have to sit in the silence together.
Fine. Makes us think.
Hey everybody, let's just smile while we walk through the gravesite and say cheese. Nothing like cheese in a graveyard.
Yep. Sometimes I just like to go down to the graveyard with a big old pack of string cheese and just peel away the day.
What if we just ignored it? Oh no!
Whoa!
Infinite falling! Oh, hello. I just thought I'd die.
Huh, me too.
And, I don't know if being underground in a graveyard is actually a really good idea.
Can we go all the way to hell?
Oh, let's find out. Hello! Oh no! Ooh, treasure.
Sweet.
Or somebody's stuff.
So we're in an Egyptian graveyard.
An Egyptian graveyard.
Where they give you all the things you need in life.
It's really just a very ornate way of saying you're a hoarder. Said I couldn't take my stuff with them, and I proved them wrong. I built a pyramid.
Well, I mean, I had a pyramid built.
A
Pharaoh. No, that did not deserve a laugh.
No, it didn't.
Now the mummies.
Mummy's alive.
See, I I don't remember the.
You don't remember Mummies Alive?
Oh, I definitely remember Mummies Alive. I don't remember the original theme song though. I only remember the version that our friend Dan made up.
Something 1985.
Yep. From
Yeah, I don't-
1625 BC.
I don't actually remember. I remember kind of like the cadence of it and just parts of the show.
Ah, right.
I did watch it. I watched Mummies Alive. I got some gold. You know, some sort of child is a reincarnation of a pharaoh, but he doesn't play a card game. Instead, he gets Damn.
Vehicles. It's America
That's
versus
true.
Japan.
There were vehicles. Hot rod style.
In Japan, you are reincarnated as a pharaoh and you play a card game. In America, you are reincarnated as a pharaoh. You get cars and friends. It's what the culture values.
Forgot where the button was. This is gonna go very well.
Ooh, Sybil's upset.
It said Frosthead and I read it as forehead.
Forehead is, to be honest, one of the kanji radicals that's given me the most difficulty. The differences between forehead, lid, and roof are very small. Hey. Everybody getting an experience. I don't know why that was so lazily Italiano. Wow.
Ooh,
No! Damn it!
I wonder if I can replicate that.
Yeah.
Okay, it was kind of like a jump, but nope. If I just...
Like, let's actually go to hell.
I can't seem to...
Dang it. We'll find a way.
I ignored every door until I couldn't go any further.
Good policy.
Nobody can make me choose. Well, until I get to the end. Watch this not work at all. Oh, it worked fine. Great.
Hey.
This
Sloppy gravestones.
graveyard doesn't seem well kept.
No, there's a lot of slime on things.
Do.
Halt!
What's wrong?
I just like saying halt.
I know this one. This is what happened before we broke up our band.
Okay, yes.
You want to stay here? We don't mind. It's not like we're doing anything.
We'll just make it awkward for you all together.
Why don't you guys just kind of stay and I'll just do whatever. Oh, okay. Goodbye.
Whee!
I wish I could slide like that in real life.
Like, you need to, like, special sideways heelys.
Those are very dangerous. I don't like seeing things. Well, we should close our eyes and walk around. That'll... Yes. Oh. Hey.
Whoa.
Arceus.
Super goat. Or whatever you said.
Sorry, I didn't realize there was someone else here. Sure, you want to join the party? No, I'm just here to cry.
I'm here to ride a goat. Get on the goat.
Live here. Wait, you live in the graveyard?
Oh no.
You're not secretly a ghost? You have to tell me if you're a ghost.
Yeah, and also, where is the bathroom part of the graveyard?
Blah, blah, blah. We're all very sad. We're still stuck in this cutscene. Everyone I know is dead. Also, I'm the last of my kind.
Everyone I don't know is dead.
Except
What?
for my son. Wait, you said you were the last of your... Don't worry, my son is not like me. By which I mean not a goat. It's my mom 2 months ago. Right.
So the only way out of the graveyard is through, which means once you go down, you need to keep going down. Pop out in China as a Chinese zombie. They're much cooler in media, I've found.
Is that... How are they different? I'm not really familiar with the lore of...
Mainly I've seen them wearing like traditional Mandarin garb and having like some scroll pasted to their forehead over their faces, and they walk around with their hands out.
Oh, so it's more of an aesthetic choice.
Yeah, I think, well, I'm not going to say aesthetic. It might be cultural too.
Oh, that's
All
fair.
I know is that if you keep digging and you end up digging through a dead person in China to pop out, you'll get new clothes. It's the law.
I thought we were... I've never actually looked. I thought we were over more, like, we were supposed to basically dig our way to Australia.
Okay, good. I thought you were going to question my ability to make law. Yeah, no, I think you're probably right.
I do all the time, but I figure there's no point in saying that out loud.
I think God, after the last week, apparently you could just make up any law you want.
That's in a very specific place. We don't live there, Ian.
No. They certainly think they run everything. What was I saying? Yeah, no, middle of the ocean, apparently.
Oh, really?
Yeah. There's very few places.
Okay, so when we go digging through the middle of the earth, eventually, because that's what we're definitely going to happen, partway through, we need to change trajectory.
Yes. There's actually a website for this. Well, not for changing trajectory, but just for finding like a straight path. If you want
okay, that makes way more sense.
If you want
It's
a straight shot.
There's a website that'll help you with your travel digging.
Yeah. I don't know if Google Maps will take into account elevation yet.
Where do you want to go? Where do we want to course correct to? I don't really want to go to China. I'm sure the zombies there are fun, but it's not really where in my travel plans.
I would just love to have on the maps situation, like set your route, here to I don't know, Vancouver, and your options are car, walk, bicycle, tunnel.
Yeah, where's the tunnel option, Google?
Right.
Really letting us down. For other reasons than just canceling things that everybody likes.
You're just really letting us down a lot. This would, go a long way to restoring some of the trust.
I mean, it wouldn't, but it would be more fun.
Bye, goat.
Goat just basically said it never wanted to see us again.
Which means we're absolutely going to run into it again.
Oh, definitely.
Cascading Falls!
I found the waterfall. It's not in the graveyard. Which I guess is good for damage reasons. Well, I'm just going to walk. Yeah, that's what I thought. Like, what if I just walk past this and nobody would... We have to learn music. We just have to pass through the waterfall. Okay, I mean, how hard could that be? It's water.
Yeah, I do it every day. Actually, yes, technically I do.
Do you pass through a waterfall on your way to work?
No, on my way out of bed, generally.
Have you considered maybe not having that water feature right in between your doorway?
Oh no, it's not right there. I do have to go to a special room. I have to go to a special room.
But then you don't really have to walk through that waterfall.
No,
I mean, the way you've proposed it sounds like you've got, you know how people have bead curtains.
Mm-hmm.
Some people have bead curtains like that, only waterfall.
Yeah, but
Sounds really efficient.
if I don't go into the waterfall every day,
I have an idea.
okay, yes, please.
Okay, so in the 1-bedroom, door, waterfall, constantly falling.
Yep.
Great for falling asleep because water noises.
Oh, we love it.
Will always be clean every time you enter and leave the room.
Mm-hmm.
And then the next doorway, the one leading out of your residence, should be a toast waterfall so that you can grab breakfast.
Yes. Okay. Good. Yes.
Yeah.
I was thinking Dyson Airblade, but no. Yeah. Toast waterfall is.
No, it's too warm right now. You don't need that kind
Now,
of
when
drying.
you say toast waterfall, is this just like constantly raining toast, or
Yes.
is it
and
okay.
jam, or whatever you prefer on that. Like, it doesn't have to be jam. There could be other things, but I think there could be a jam spigot that is just kind of pushing out jam with the infinite toast.
Can I just grab a syringe full of peanut butter out of my circuit breaker box on the way out the door?
For you, Ian, specially custom, you are allowed to have the peanut butter syringes on your way out.
Thank you. I have a feeling we would make a really good, like, not a haunted house. Like, you remember this? You remember we used to go to traveling carnivals, like the Klondike days or whatever, and they'd have these trucks that were just like a thing that you could run through, and there'd be like the stairs that would shake a bit, and there'd be a rope bridge for no reason, and then the big old tumbling rock tumbler.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, kind of like a fun house, but not really. It was just like a portable truck piece of shit.
I think we would make an interesting house that we would find fun.
Yeah.
And that people would be well fed.
Yeah.
Because honestly, a lot of my ideas are going to involve food.
Same here. I think a lot of our ideas have definitely, like, I'm thinking about sausages. I can't remember why we last talked about sausages, but I do know that we have talked about sausages recently. So sausages would have to be involved.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember why sausage talk happened. And I do think that briefly came up.
If anyone else remembers the lore better than we do.
Everyone remembers the lore better than we do.
Mm-hmm. Like, I feel like this is one of those things where, like, on a small scale, my love of hot and cold running meat could in fact be realized.
When you say cold, because I understand the hot part. When you say cold, do you mean like cold as in like a refrigerator cold, or just like room temperature cold, or like iced? Are you icing your sausages?
I think we're gonna want to keep this, like, I'm gonna want to be able to, if I'm hungry at 2 in the morning, I've woken up and I need a snack, I want to be able to go to my tap and pour myself, you know, a quarter pound of steak tartare, you know, crack an egg on that, just have a nice midnight snack. I'm not sure where the hot comes from now.
Well, you know, I figure in that way that like some stuff just tastes better hot, like bacon.
Nacho cheese. Nacho cheese is something I wouldn't mind a tap of.
I mean, that one's probably more doable.
A municipal nacho cheese cistern.
Yeah, like instead of us doing like a keg at work that provides stuff like beer, which is not satisfactory for everybody who works here, I don't think anyone can say no to just a spigot of cheese.
Now, a pint glass of hot nacho cheese. I think you can be allowed to say no to that.
Well, that's too much. You want more like a shot glass.
Really? Okay. I was thinking a tumbler. Like maybe like a 375 ml. That's probably my max.
Yeah, I wouldn't go further than that. I just think, you know, when you get into work and you need a nice shot of hot nacho cheese and nothing else, the shot glass is an appropriate portion.
Yeah, just grab a big old handful of chips, stick them in the god. Do not chew, and then drizzle that nacho cheese over it, and then only then can you let the sweet release of bite occur. I'm sure that was just as sexy as what a vampire would say, but
Some sort of cheese vampire?
you just gotta put the person's neck in your mouth there and don't bite yet.
I use your cheese vampire Scottish.
Pour a little bit of cheese in there first, and then let the sweet release of bite take you. I think because there aren't nearly enough Scottish vampires.
You ever think there's maybe a reason for that?
No, I think that in fact I think that's the worst kind of discrimination.
Fair enough.
Why must a vampire always talk like this? Wow, that wasn't a platform.
Nope.
I want to suck your blood. Yeah.
Oops.
We can die
You
from
can't
falling.
swim. We both took a very different thing away from that.
Oh, nice jump. Yeah. Someone has played a lot of Celeste.
Oh no!
Oh! Whew.
Ah!
Where did all these not wagon wheels, ship wheels come from? And the cannons too, obviously. But
Oh well, I mean they came with the ship.
and where is the ship, Heather?
Well, it's in the water that we can't go into.
Gotcha. We never learned how to swim. Our mother once had a swimsuit, and we couldn't do
We
it.
weren't good at it. No, go away.
Oh no!
Oh, no, it's not tall enough.
Too low.
Ruble.
Looks eggy. Ooh, Blowbeat too. So I've been watching a lot of Iron Chef lately, which means I've been seeing a lot of shellfish.
Okay, yeah.
I'm looking at Cherubel right now, and I'm trying to decide which parts of it are the edible parts and which parts are the non-shell or the shell type thing. It's gone now, so it's harder to contemplate that, but Like, this thing is easy. You gotta cut everything off of that and just get with the insides.
Yeah, and the fire is clearly to do the cooking with, not to eat.
Yes. If that is indeed fire and not just fur. Like a kiwi. Like a long-haired kiwi. Oh, man.
I'm not really partial to eating the kiwi skin, so I don't think I'm partial to eating the fur on the fire fur.
No, well, I mean, I'll eat a kiwi skin, but I would not eat a kiwi skin if that hair was like an inch long. That said, what a wonderful world it would be if kids could, have a little fun at home by like styling their kiwis, giving them a little perms. Kids could get together and have their sleepover parties. Do each other's nails, practice doing the ear piercing on some bologna, and then of course styling the kiwi. Oof. Actually, yeah. What fictional food item would you be most interested in trying?
Fictional food item.
Yeah. So just to get your thoughts juicing here. My initial thought is that egg that the Cardassian gives to Captain Picard in that episode where he's been taken hostage. There are 4 lights, and there's that little egg that he gets to eat raw with a little embryo inside it.
Well,
Seems like it would be really good.
Probably not that.
No, I didn't.
The idea of eating, because you can get eggs that have like the bird sort of
Sure
wrap in
can.
them, and that's never appealed. I guess I'd be curious to try some of the weird fantasy fruit that just always pops up everywhere, just to see what that's like.
Yeah, because it never seems to have like a skin or any seeds or any internal structure.
Yeah.
It's just delicious food all the way through. Kind of like a Hook.
Shoot.
Yeah. I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at this sucks.
Yep. Oh, no. And I didn't get too impatient. No.
Blunk, 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 blunk.
Inside.
Why does this music remind me of one of the Mario themes?
Don't know.
It
Let's see.
just sounds like a Mario theme, I guess. Sorry, no, Wind Waker. The main sailing music. That's what it sounds like right now. Wait for a second.
Wrong music.
Don't talk to anyone.
No,
Do not reveal
I'm not
secrets.
here to talk to these people. Not this music.
No, not this music either. And it might not be the next music either, in which case we might just have to hop off this train. Yep, different. Castle, remember, Castle Courtier, not Castle Corridor. Which actually looks like this is just gonna be a one corridor castle anyway, so.
I don't know if I should have control over cannons. Or not.
Now, when you say control, how much control do you mean?
Well, it's just if there's only one direction to go, I don't really see the point in having a cannon that I can manipulate.
I thought we were conceptually questioning whether or not you, Heather Deary, should be allowed to be in charge of cannons.
Oh, like fandom cannon? Definitely.
Oh God, no!
I should absolutely be in charge of all of them. You're not gonna like where some of them go, but I should be in charge of them.
No canon is real. Everything's made up. Timelines don't exist. I'm looking at you, specifically Legend of Zelda and Universal Century Gundam.
Look, if I draw a line, and then I write the word time over it, I've made a timeline.
No, you've underlined time. Just in a different order. Oh my...
And
I've already corrupted the time underline.
Like, I just think if I'm in charge of all cannons, no one can get possibly any more angry than they already are. So you might as well just let me do it.
Yeah. Seems to be what people are there for anyway. You know, I don't think...
Did you see what that said?
No, I didn't.
You've almost seen all the things you've done.
Kill it. Kill it. Kill it. We can't let this get on stream.
Now he sees nothing.
Yeah, I don't think the bird would get very well with Donatello for some reason. Despite their shared weaponry.
The turtle, not the artist.
Yeah, yes. I don't really think about the artist.
I don't know. He might have had a weapon.
Oh, probably did.
I feel like everybody
Yeah, it was the Italians.
has something.
It was the Italian time period. Ooh.
Yes, that's how we label time periods. What language was it in? I thought you didn't believe in timelines. And here you are writing Italian ones.
Ah!
Oh.
Oh no, talking skeleton. Damn it.
Well, no, just a skull
Oh, good.
that has some shoulders for some reason.
Or are those like... Is it like in a platter? A fruit platter with some mangoes?
Could be. So, did you die recently? Is that like does that seem like a rude question to ask a skull?
Yeah.
It's like...
I guess it's a way of getting around the idea of you should never ask a person how old they are.
His name's Mallow. They once knew music.
Oh, did they?
Maybe. There's something about music. There's also a demon. And we're gonna... Are they a party member?
I hope not. Now you're in my
Guess
bag.
not. We are taking the skull to rock and roll. I'm not gonna be able to jump over you.
Rock and Roll Island?
I mean, maybe. I mean, I know there hasn't been many islands yet, but it's probably...
Is Rock and Roll Island a volcanic island, or is it a tectonic?
I feel like tectonic. Ooh, a spirit of death. I read that as a secret spirit of death, which sounds way more interesting.
she's not as much of a Toho as I thought she might be.
Well, I haven't really seen her feet, so I don't know what her toes are like.
I'm not sure what that means, and I'm afraid to unpack it. Much like a mysterious package with no return address.
Wait, can I? Yes.
Dong. Dong.
See? This is all the things you've ever done.
Okay. And I also got to see what they look like inside their egg with wings. So.
Oh, so you know which ones to get rid of?
Yep. Gotta crack that shell. Gotta make that salad.
Egg salad.
Egg salad's so easy to make. So good for lunch. Boil that egg. Peel that egg. Cut that egg. Mix with mayonnaise.
Egg-naise.
It really should be called egg-naise, shouldn't it?
I think so.
Yeah. Truth in advertising. Eggonaise?
No. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. Oh, good work.
Can't make me do shit.
Well, that's useful.
Just go to a castle and steal all their stuff.
Yeah. Oh, hey, there's a body.
Wonder who that belongs to.
Mango Man. That's my body, all right.
Well, now tell me some stuff. A demon calling himself Justice.
The Frenchmen? Like the DJs?
I don't know. I'm not familiar
Oh. Oh.
with the DJ Frenchman.
I'm speaking of Justice.
Oh. Nope.
Okay.
I don't know anything about Justice.
But you've played all of the Ace Attorney games. Yeah, of course you would. Yeah.
I'm not sure those games really teach you a lot about justice.
No, nor do they teach you anything about the Japanese legal system.
They teach you mostly about pointing.
And hamburgers.
Yeah, there's a lot about hamburgers.
Pointing and hamburgers, which I believe is everything I got out of the Archie comics. There's a crossover we haven't seen yet.
The Archie comics and hamburgers?
And Phoenix Wright. Archie and the gang go to Japan, but are accused of murder for some reason. And it's up to our good friends at the Hamburger Law Center to make sure that they don't die.
The Hamburger Law Center.
Yes, that's I'm sure what they're
Where
called.
is that located exactly?
123 Japan Street, Japan.
Oh,
Yep.
let's see.
I'm sorry, no, I need to be a little bit more culturally sensitive about that. Ich-Nissan Japan Street. Japan Dory. These lizards look like they'd be fun to hang out with, but
Maybe. The dice are a bit of a gamble, though.
oh man, this could be perfect timing. If you get out of this.
Not dead yet.
Oh, not allowed.
Not
But-
allowed. Not allowed. I am the best gamer there is.
I mean, it's
Not allowed.
best one I've ever seen on a Sunday from between 4 and 6
Don't worry, I
p.m. on
have plenty of time to
Pacific.
die.
We can help wrap things up here, though. Heather, if you're not here, where can people find you on the internets?
Oh, you can find me over at twitch.tv/lunarjade or youtube.com/lunarjade. I play all sorts of weird things.
Sure do. And you let people know when you're playing them, too.
Sometimes.
Yeah. I'm available over at twitch.tv/tiltyhouse should you wish to be available on Friday night between 6 and 9 p.m. Pacific.
Now, who's letting people know when they do things?
It's the only time I do things.
Ooh, champion.
Ah.
Believe in her son, heal scene type. No, we're not doing that. We're not about healing.
We're about feeling the beats of our opponents upon our body. And then lying down. Because it's nap time. See? The enemies know how it is.
Turn skipped. Yeah, and we're smiling about it.
Mesh. Good God, double damage. Freeze. Oh, that's, I should say that out loud so I remember it too. I've kind of decided that I'm just going to start referring to it as the Cars 2 universe without explanation or further elaboration.
The game we're playing?
No. But the stories that take place with Lightning McQueen and Mater and whatnot, that takes place in the Cars 2 universe.
What happened to Cars 1?
Don't ask about Cars 1.
Okay, I won't.
It's all the Cars 2 universe.
All right, only the Cars 2 universe.
Without further explanation.
Oh, I thought you meant like in terms of. I mean, I'm not really sure what I thought I meant, but not that.
Hey, you found your way to the roof.
I did. Look, we found our way to the roof. Oh, we have to find his legs
no.
still. Oh, right, you. I forgot about you.
Justice. Oh, there's his legs. Great.
Good, we need those.
Mango legs.
Bum, bum. He's angry. Whoa. Is
But-
that your hand?
That's his hand.
Your holy hand?
You don't, after what he's done with it?
Yeah, you know what? I don't want to know what he's done with his hand. It's rude to ask.
Yes. Our hands are very private. Love that with that face. Ah, yes, if you kill the man.
I mean, if it's his hand, he clearly can't use it, right?
Mm-hmm. there's a mash portion.
I'm not sure I enjoy a bunch of the mashing.
No. I will always take a hold over a mash, personally.
Flame Eater uses flare. Oh, is that what you are? Flamey flames.
I mean, it's only acceptable to eat with your hands on certain occasions.
I use my hands to eat all the time. It's how I get food to my mouth.
Most of us do, yes. But I
What do
assume,
you do?
I assume you have some sort of intermediary between your hands and your food.
Do you not? Do you eat? How do you eat a sandwich, Ian? How do you eat a sandwich?
Together, I wrap my sandwiches before, and then I cut them, so that when I eat my sandwiches, I'm not touching the sandwich. I'm touching the paper. That's...
I mean, that's awfully fancy of you. It's just okay.
The sandwiches taste so much better when you wrap them for about like a half hour at least. Gives time for the flavors to mingle and the temperature to come up on the meat and the cheese a bit. So.
Fair.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of other food I use in that way.
I dare you to say popcorn because you know the truth.
Oh no, I never touch popcorn.
Yeah.
Hands get greasy that way.
Yeah, soup still has something in
No,
between.
soup you like either you're drinking it out of a container or you're using this, you know. I don't
Love me
yeah.
a good clam
Yeah.
chowder.
It doesn't and goodness, I would never touch clam chowder. Disgusting. Absolutely not.
Just call me bisque finger.
I would like that struck from the record.
Bisque finger. He's the
did it.
man. Yay, we did it. Finally.
So you get a retry battle, you go to the overworld, or what we're gonna do, quit.
Cool.
Someday, somewhere, violin girls.
Some way. In the meantime, thanks for watching Rhythm Cafe. I remember the name of the show we're on. If you like what you see, check out loadingreadyrun.com/live for links to all of our big schedules of everything we've got shown up. Patreon.com/loadingreadyrun once again is a good place where you can help us out. And of course, youtube.com/loadingreadyeverything. Loading Ready Run will get you there. Twitch.tv/loadingreadylive. That's it. That's the show. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.